Hello, and welcome to our fitness and wellness update. It is April 4th while I'm recording this, and I typically send out a fitness and wellness update on the first Friday of the month and the third Friday of the month. I've been absent for a few weeks in the previous month, but I am back. And we're actually going to announce, there's always a ton of people joining our team. It's growing to about over 80 part-time staff. That's kind of where we've been at for a while. So just to introduce why I do this, I used to send an email update, but as our team is getting larger and larger and we keep expanding our programs and services, I thought that writing out a really long email wouldn't really be received. So I record this video. You obviously don't have to watch me speak, but if you want to, fine. But it's easy as pressing play, letting it play in the background so you can receive the information that I'm going to share. So that is the reason why I record this video. So the first announcement is going to be our Employee of the Month, which is reserved for our fitness attendants only. And I'm happy to announce that Samantha Munoz, you got selected and nominated as our Employee of the Month. Just a little insight for everyone who doesn't know Samantha. She is graduating with her master's degree in exercise physiology from UT this May. And we actually have 5 attendants from our team graduating this May. So it'll be a huge celebration. So congratulations, Samantha, and thank you for all that you do for this community. And I know when you graduate, you're still gonna wanna be connected. So I trust you will stick around, and we'd be delighted to keep you around. There's a ton of birthdays in April, so I'm just gonna mention the birthday names. We got Braden Cardenas, April Kerwin, Becky S, Molly M, Jackie A, Brian Lepley, Brianna Parker, Audrey Thompson, Clarity C. Oh my goodness, there's so many birthdays. So if you bump into these individuals, say happy birthday, ask them when their birthdays are, and give them a moment to celebrate them. And while we're on the theme of celebration, just reflecting back of when I first joined the team in January of 2022 till now, in January of 2022 until January of 2024, personal training revenues grew by 350%. That is insane. Just to grasp how much this community has transformed and grown over the few years. We also, in terms of Group X classes, when I joined, we were teaching about 20 something classes per week, and to date we are teaching 95 classes per week. So I just wanted to pause there and really acknowledge all the work and effort that goes into growing this fast-growing community, and acknowledge everyone's support and great energy that's going into here, the hallways, the studios, the classroom. Honestly, it is the place to be. I get so excited to come to work. I never drag my feet to come here. It's a joy to be here. And with that being said, I'll just make some important announcement for the entire team. We have CPR and first aid training on Tuesday, April 25th from 6:30 to 8 p.m. I will include the registration or sign up in the email, in our email. Just make sure you sign up. And I know that it's broken into components, so you have to have the online training done before you show up and are accepted into class in person. So make sure you do the online training before you show up to the training on the 25th. And just a little announcement, there's a huge event happening this Sunday, April 7th, called Ignite. I think there's 1,000 participants registered for this event, and I get to speak for a little bit to represent health and wellness. So I just wanted to share that, something personal. And then this month in April, there is a holiday called Passover. And so when you're watching this video, I want you to just reach out, send me a message, or in the fitness and wellness chat, what do you know about Passover? And yeah, just what do you know about Passover? And I will send a resource in our email thread about how you can learn more about Passover. And another exciting news this month April 26th will mark our 1 year anniversary since we've opened. It's crazy. So we have a ton of exciting things planned. We are giving away t-shirts, about 500 t-shirts for the first few visitors. I bought some photo op. Give me a minute, let me grab it. I bought some photo op things, which are like fake plates, and I can't wait for Nancy Crum. I don't know if you know who Nancy Crum is, but she's in her 80s, but these are foam, so it doesn't weigh anything. And I can't wait to get like the little kids or anyone just lifting and benching these fake plates. That's just one of the things that we're doing. But the Anderson cheerleaders are coming in from like at 7 a.m. They're just cheering on everyone that comes in. The Zumba puppies will do their things as usual, and we're having raffles, and I don't think it's Passover, so it's tricky. I wanted to get cakes for us to cut our 1 year anniversary cake, but that's something that we get to do next year. So yeah, just a great celebration. And there's going to be something called like a acknowledgement or card station, and I'm going to record this and send it on our Instagram. But I designed some very basic cards on Canva that says I acknowledge, I look forward to, and it's just blank and has the Dell JCC logo on it. And members get to write like what they're grateful for, what they acknowledge, and how the Dell JCC has like impacted their wellness. And it's just I want it to feel good for everybody, for them to express their gratitude, for us to receive it as well. I'm sure specific names will be mentioned, and so we'll make sure that you get the letters that are written for you. So if you don't have any plan, visit us on Friday, April 26th, just to say hello and be part of the celebrations. And we're going to make Shabbat, which usually happens at 3, a little bit bigger than usual. Okay, and then this part I absolutely love. Assessments. I'm really excited to announce that assessments are gonna go live mid-April. We're already like almost there. It's April 4th. So assessments, we currently have an assessment room. When I joined the team, we had an InBody, but we weren't really using it too much. But now we're gonna make a really big push for it. And what assessments are gonna look like, it's gonna be 3 options. So you'll have a basic option, a fitness option, and an enthusiast option. And each of those, the basic one will offer only just the InBody. The basic offers a little bit more, such as the blood pressure cuff or blood pressure measurement. And then the last one offers like a strength test and an aerobic test. So in order to have enough staff available to offer this service, we are going to offer attendance to actually observe 30 of these sessions conducted by me first. So if you would like to, you have to observe me conducting 30 of these assessment sessions, and then there you can audition to be able to perform the assessments on members, and it'll be a pass or a fail. And once you do, there's an opportunity to earn more for more. So it's almost, you can see it as like a commission work. So if you conduct the service, you will be compensated more than your hourly rate. Obviously, trainers, you are still, if this is your wheelhouse and this is what you want to do, you go ahead and run the assessments on your clients. But if you don't have the capacity, we're gonna push this assessment. And so we see a ton of people coming to us who are gonna want this service be done. So we just want to be prepared, and this is how we're going to do it. And we have so many attendants on the team who are kinesiology leaders at school or playing sports, and so this is the perfect environment to breed this interaction between our attendants with clients. So I'm really excited about that, and excited to begin offering that very soon. Okay, so for the next segment, that was like for everybody to hear. What I'm gonna do is talk about fitness attendant, personal trainers, and then Group X, and that'll cover our entire team. I'm gonna try to keep this video below 20 minutes. Fitness attendants, we will send out a quiz on the third Friday of the month, and it will be due within 7 days of when it is pushed out to you. And I just shared the assessment opportunity. So if you have an interest in it, make sure you personally message me so that I can keep you in mind as we promote the program. and give you some insight about how you will be able to accomplish these. And as I have announced, like, congratulations to Samantha for Employee of the Month, and also she's leaving in May, so she is our lead, our fitness lead. So she does a lot, she supports me a lot in the work that I do, especially with managing scheduling and other admin work as well. So what I want to share is that we are opening our fitness lead position and beginning to interview and hire individuals for this role. And so that's where that is. And we have some applicants coming in already. We're very excited for all your referrals, those who have shared that we are looking for this position. And a few reminders is to make sure you check in and out the walkies when you are using them, and checking in for the day and leaving for the day. This is really important. So the radios are quite expensive and they've gone missing a few times. So this is us doing our due diligence of making sure they return. So Andy from our security team provides them to us. So we just need to make sure that we're taking care of them. And that's the system that we have up. With that being said, beginning on Saturday, so if you're watching this on the 5th, on Saturday, the 6th, Aquatics team will have their own channel. So the important thing that you need to know is that when there is an emergency situation where you need support, so you probably would need support if someone ruptured their Achilles, you don't want to handle that on your own, or someone fell and is unconscious, or something, their elbow popped out of their socket, out of their joint, then you would want to get your radio, hit the top button, and summons operations. And once you do that, you can say, hey, this is Robin Tran. I'm on the first floor of the fitness center. Someone fell down and is unconscious. Can I get some support? And so that is all connected to all the directors and also our security. So you will get all the support that's necessary. So that's a little bit of a change that I want you to be mindful of. And that's it for fitness attendance. Personal training. I wanted to celebrate with the highest redemptions in the past month. We have in the past 3 months. We have Sean Favor, who's leading, and then DJ right behind Sean. We got Brian Lepley and Alberta. So 4 of our top trainers, and Molly's the 5th one. She didn't want to include her name, but here I am doing it anyway. So just wanted to celebrate all of the top personal trainers for all that you do, how many people you have helped, and just like the growth that we have here. And I know you really appreciate it too, because it's, you know, like Brian and Sean, it was like, it only took a few months, and Alberta as well, it only took a few months for you to get a full-time schedule going for you here. So just to also put emphasis on how fast we're going. Okay, and I wanted to share that we will begin offering movement clinics. I will offer the first one. It's going to be a squat clinic. So open to about just 3 members only at a fee-based, and it is technique focused only. And I want to offer a deadlift clinic, a bench press clinic. And so if there's a movement that you really, really want to teach, please reach out to me and let me know. I know we have a ton of personal trainers with great talent. So if there's something that you want to teach, please reach out to me. And Thomas Colombo he does our recovery sessions here. He wants to connect with all the trainers to schedule a session, and he wants you to be a promoter of his services. I think it's very easy to recognize when our clients and our members need a little mobility support. And so knowing exactly what Thomas does during the sessions is going to be very helpful in you offering that service. We're recommending that service to your clients. And just a quick reminder, if you didn't know, Thomas is a certified athletic trainer and a licensed athletic trainer as well. Very knowledgeable. He's basically the guy that responds to injuries that happen on the field during a sports event. So he has a lot of insight and information that he could share with any injuries and help support your clients through that. And then another announcement with personal training, a ton of us probably write programs for our clients. And what I want to do is actually begin using the Technogym app to offer that service. And it will be at a fee base. Obviously, it takes us time to program for our clients. If not, sometimes it takes an hour, to be honest. So it is a session in itself. So what I'm going to do is in May, April or May, it is April, but late April or May, we're going to open up programming. And so you can program for your clients. It's going to be a personalized program. It's going to be completely separate from personal training. And so you just look out for more details on that. And this is connected to assessments, because during an assessment, when someone finds out that they have high percent body fat, or their weight is too high, or their BMI is too high, or they have sarcopenia, Molly and I are actually writing programs in the back end as a resource. So how it would go if someone measures themselves and they find out that they have a high percent body fat. We're gonna have a program called Body Recomp, and it's gonna be for someone who's a beginner, intermediate, and advanced. And so when the analysis is being read to the member, the recommendation would be like, hey, you seem new. My best recommendation would be for you to work with a personal trainer so they can watch you, make sure you're safe. Or if it's someone who prefers the online training because they have that they would like that autonomy, maybe it's work related, they travel a lot, or they don't have the finances to do in-person training, we're gonna have these preset programs to offer. So I'm very excited about this whole setup. It's just giving people resources is what I'm really excited about. I just want people to follow programs. It's just so great to come in here and know what you're doing and get the results you're actually aiming for. Sometimes people come here and they don't know what they're doing, and when they leave, they're not satisfied with their workout. So we're solving those issues. Okay, and then Group X, I just wanted to announce that our ceiling tiles and fans, they are getting worked on. I know there's a little bit of issues. Please communicate anything with the studios that you want addressed. It's hard for us to capture or know everything, but there was missing tiles in the Group X studio, and that is being replaced and addressed. And the ceiling fans are being worked on as well as the microphone for the spin studio. So just know that we are working on those things. It takes a lot of coordination with other vendors and other people who have their hands on this project. And so oftentimes we are waiting, but we are working very diligently. And then I just wanted to share our first quarter stats, which is the first 3 months of the year. Last year compared to this year, we are serving 10,000 more members, more than 10,000 members for the first quarter compared to last year from this year. So that's incredible. More people, like we were coming out of COVID when I joined the team. That's DJ knocking on the door because we have a recording, but give me 1 second, just finish this. The other announcement is that to please end class on time, just making sure we only have like a 5 or 10 minute transition time from one class to the next. So I kindly remind all instructors to end your class on time. There are members waiting outside, and with that being said, fitness floor attendant, this is important for you to make sure you're holding members to wait for the class inside to at least grab their things, and as they're getting ready and leaving, that's an appropriate time to begin letting the class in. We have to control the traffic. We are the leaders of our team and how people experience classes. So just make sure we're managing the crowds and people don't feel like they're being overwhelmed and pushed over and walked over. And so with that being said, when you're beginning your class, Group X instructors, it is your responsibility to talk to the attendants. So please go to the door and let them know, hey, I can accept maybe 1 or 2 more people for my class, or let them know that you can't accept any at all, because this is not the attendant's responsibility. I'm sure a lot of people are already doing this, but it is not the attendant's responsibility to find out if they should add someone to the class or not. They don't know if there's enough equipment, or if you have the space, or you prefer less or more people. So Group X instructors, before you start your class, just come to the door, acknowledge the attendant, have a quick word of exchange about what you can and cannot do, and that would go a long way. Okay, I have 7 seconds left, and all I'm going to say is thank you so much, and Shabbat Shalom, and I'll see you soon. Bye.